They have now officially found the body of an alien creature, and it's currently being examined by some of the forensic experts and scientists, and they have now officially revealed some images as well as footage of this alien. Now apparently one of these same aliens were captured on October 15th, 1996, where this guy named Jonathan Reed, he was hiking on a mountain with his dog, which ended up running away during the hike, and it was having some sort of a fight with this weird alien creature, which sadly ended up killing his dog. And then this dude breaks a huge stick from a tree and he ends up smacking this alien in the head, which led the alien to become unconscious. And then he retrieved the body of the alien, he wrapped it in like some sort of a tin foil, and he even recorded this entire footage in 1996. Now I'm gonna show you guys this footage. And after his dog took off, it seems like he started recording this footage. Look at this stuff. Oh my god, it seems like his dog is dead. And you know, he just smacked that alien's head with some sort of a massive stick, and then the alien's basically bleeding out. And later what happened was he ended up securing this alien in some sort of a foil-like, sheet, where after he injured the alien, he put it in the sheet and he got it home. And now he's trying to record this stuff. Just look at this. He starts removing the sheets in order to show us what the alien looks like. And this is basically what the alien looks like. Just look at this stuff. It's crazy, man. This is apparently the head of the alien. Look at this. And that right there, it's the eyes, and it even blinks. The reason why it's blinking is because it's not fully dead. He injured it, and as you can see, there's a lot of blood loss over here. And it's still alive. The alien is alive. He's touching it with his hands. I think he has like a gloves on and he's touching it. He even opens its eyes. Oh man. So this right here, you can actually see like a much more clearer image. It's trying to show us what the eyes look like. And he even said that the alien was screaming. It was making some weird sounds, which was very spooky.
After a few hours had gone by and I had called Gary back, and he had calmed me down from crawling practically around the ceiling. We both went out to look again. Never heard anything was pushing actually, and
on the other side, you can see the head of the alien that he busted open using the stick, right? He just smacked the shit out of this alien.
I had to document this.
Of course.
So I took my camera,
and he was trying to document
it, and I turned it on, and I again opened the freezer, and that's when I recorded this sound.
Would you play the sound for us once again, please?
Yes, I will.
And watch the sound.
Hold on.
When he was basically recording this whole thing, right? The alien started screaming. And he says that he even has a recording of like what the alien sounds like and how it basically screamed. And it's one of the most scariest screams that you could have ever heard. Just look at this stuff.
Here it comes. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Awful. Oh God, that's awful. How did you stay dry?
I didn't.
That's crazy, man. And he actually says that he found some sort of, a triangle kind of, spacecraft that just landed in one of these woods. And this alien came out of the spacecraft and it started killing his dog for some reason, because his dog might have probably charged at this alien because it was a weird looking creature. And when that happened, it seems like his dog was already dead by the time he reached his dog. And he saw this creature that was killing his dog. He just smacked it on the head and he injured this creature pretty hard. And after a while, he tied it up, he got it back home. And it seems like he was just documenting this whole thing just for like the solid proof, so that if anybody in the government comes and asks what you've basically found, he could basically show all of these footage that he has documented. Now, what's actually interesting is that they actually found this alien body in Peru, which actually seems very closely similar to the kind of alien that we saw in the previous footage, right? Because just take a look at the facial structure in the eyes, especially. It looks exactly the same as what we saw from the previous video. Now, the backstory of this thing is that they found this whole, the entire body in like Peru. And Peru is basically one of those locations which is well known when it comes to, alien attacks, and a lot of different reports have been stated in this particular space. And people are already comparing the Jonathan Reed's alien footage, which was previously debunked as fake stuff. People said that no, he just made this whole stuff, it's not real and all that stuff. And after so many years, because this was posted in 1998, he even copyrighted that footage. And after he basically posted that stuff in 1998, now we have officially found something that looks very, very similar to what Jonathan Reed actually mentioned in one of his footage. Like, take a look at this face right here from his video, and then take a look at this face. It is pretty much the exact same. And what's interesting is that this alien, it only has like 3 fingers. Like we humans have like five fingers, and this only has like 3 fingers in its hands and also in legs. And it actually has like pretty deepened claws for some reason. So it definitely does seem like it's a very harmful species nonetheless. And now, after all of these whistleblowers, coming out and giving us a lot of information about what's going on, and they even shared what seems to be like an egg-like spaceship. And now that we have received all of these, different whistleblowers coming out and giving us like official information that they have already worked on these space retrieval projects, so now that all these things are happening, it seems like they found this body of this alien, which currently it seems like they're doing some X-ray scans and CTs, MRIs, and the results that they actually came up with in terms of DNA test, bone test, it seems like that the MRIs have been done on many different bodies. Note this, that this body basically has a broken leg as well as a broken ribs. Now, we have proposed a course of forensic examination and genetic testing to determine their nature. Now, Peru, however, they don't have like good DNA labs or like all of these state-of-the-art technologies for them to examine this whole thing. So it seems like they're asking the Peruvian government to give them permission to take this body out of this place and try to do like a full-on research. And let me just show you guys what this footage looks like. Just take a look at this stuff, man. It is just crazy. Like, as you can see, like the claws, they even have like these nails. Let me show you. Here we go. They have like these nails if you look at their claws. That looks scary. And it's not really that tall as well. And they kind of, ran some sort of X-rays and MRIs, and they came out with this imagery, which seems like what it would have been looking like if they had all of these muscles added onto it. And it seems like, it had a fractured bone, fractured ribs. That is crazy. So guys, it definitely does seem like something weird is going on right now in the world. And a lot of people are coming out with these weird claims that yes, we have the alien bodies, and they're even sharing some footage, videos, and some of the archaeological evidence as well of these aliens' existence. Now, this is another image that we have here where they're, running some scans and everything on this body. And apparently they're finding some very interesting things about this alien. Just take a look at all the scans that these guys have done so far. It looks very weird. Like, obviously it's like like kind of, decomposed body. Like you can't really get like the exact way as to how this alien looks like. From the video that we have seen previously from Jonathan Reed, who just captured this alien on a mountain, it's pretty much the same creature that the dude captured in like 1996. Just look at this stuff, man. The face is exactly the same as well. Looks like some sort of a tiny baby, to be honest. But then it's dangerous, like a fully grown alien. It could kill a dog. I mean, just imagine. This is a child of approximately a year or something. Okay, some research on that. They've released multiple photos. We'll soon get to know once they, kind of give us like an official confirmation about what it could have looked like if it had a lot of muscles added onto those bones, because currently we only see like all of these bones that's kind of left out. So it's going to be a very interesting take once they kind of restructure this entire bones and get to show us what it would have looked like if it had like all of these flesh on its body. I think Joe Rogan was also speaking about this stuff recently. Just take a look at this.
The aliens.
Yeah, well, they don't know what they are, but they have 3 fingers, and not 3 fingers because they cut the fingers off. They actually, their structure genetically is 3 fingers, and their cranial capacity, they have a large head, which a lot of times they think was due to, they would form their head and like press boards to make their head stretch out, which they definitely did in some tribes.
Chinese do.
But the question is, why were they doing that? And
I mean, some of the tribal guys, they kind of just keep their head pressed using some of these weird structural things that they just create on their own, like some sort of a helmet, which doesn't let their head, grow in a very normal way, because it's just gonna, keep your head compressed so that it grows in a very weird alien-shaped kind of a way. That could also be the case because, some weird tribes used to do these weird, bizarre things as well. So that's what Joe Rogan is pointing out
to replicate something else.
Yeah, that's it.
So the thing about these is that they had a cranial capacity that is larger than most human beings.
That's alien.
It looks like a fucking alien.
That's correct.
But is that real?
That's a effing alien. Honestly, man, it definitely does look like an alien because it has like three fingers, which has 3 fingers exactly on both hands and legs. It's not like they cut it off. It's like genetically grown, and they even have like massive claws on it as well.
Here's the question. 3-fingered alien mummies. Click on that article and see where are they getting this info. I know it was in New York Post. So 3-fingered alien mummies found in Peru have fingerprints that do not appear to be human. So the fingerprints that it has, instead of spirals, I think they're lines.
The fingerprint of whatever this creature was, apparently there is some sort of flesh that's left over, and the fingerprint seems like it's complete straight lines, just straight lines, and everything in their bodies like just straight lines and nothing else. It's completely different from all the creatures that we have living on Earth as of now.
And scroll back to where we were. Look at that image. That's X-ray image of their fingers. So these are like real bones and digits.
Yeah.
So this isn't just a statue that someone made.
Right.
This has real bone structure that is exact to like what a human being has, and all those little tiny muscles in the mid-hand. I mean, that all looks normal but weird with the 3 fingers and 3 toes. So the body is
They found it long ago, but then, they didn't do any sort of research or anything about this whole alien thing. They just kept it. They never did any research. And now it seems like they're trying to figure out after, all of these whistleblowers have started coming out and giving us all of these different types of alien. And they've also been giving us a lot of alien descriptions. And some say that it is some sort of a reptilian, because take a look at this one right here. This is like the perfect image that we have as of now as to what the alien looked like. Just look at that stuff. I think it might have gotten too zoomed in for you guys, but yeah, this is basically what the alien's face looked like, and those are like the glowing red eyes. I think he even like pulled open the eyes and like you could basically see how it looks like. That's scary, man. Honestly, like the part on the right side, like this part, he just broke open the skull and it's bleeding. And the fun part is that the aliens bleed red as well, so they too have like similar blood like us humans. And the throat, you know, it's very thin, very skinny creature. It's not very tall. It's probably around 5'11" as far as what he's described. 5'11" is the size of this alien. I mean, yeah, that's basically taller than most men out there in us human race. But yeah, it still is very scary. We never know, because there are different heights in all different human beings. Some people are like more than 6 foot, some people are like less than 5 foot. So we can't really know if like the entire race of this alien is going to be like with the same or a similar kind of height and weight. So that's going to be an interesting point to see if we're going to find any more of these alien creatures out there as well. And by far, man, it looks so scary, and it seems like this is the alien that kind of killed his dog. So it definitely does seem like a very harmful creature. Look at that stuff. He's trying to open its eyes, and you can even see like his hands, you know, the finger shadow that's falling onto those eyes. You can actually see that stuff, right? Look at this. And my God, that looks like Groot from Marvel, man. I don't know. It looks like Groot from Marvel, and those eyes are like really red as well. Very scary looking creature. Very scary. And it seems like they're also wearing outfit. Look at this. Seems like they have an outfit on. So a lot of people have been, saying in my comment section, why do aliens not have outfits? Why are they just naked all the time? But no, it seems like this alien did have outfit. They are having all of these dresses. And that's part of what makes them aliens that are more intelligent, right? Because they're having these clothing, and they're not just some sort of a weird animals that we didn't discover yet. So if they're having all of these outfits, it definitely means that they are more civilized. They are civilized beings. Look at that shit. And it's like massive in size as well. They don't have any ears. I think there's just like a small tiny hole that they have. Like no ears, but very small tiny hole. And that's it. And that's pretty much it. So I'm curious to see what is actually going on with the research, and hopefully we get like more updates from these guys, and hopefully they give us more updates in the future after they've like done with all of these research to find out what it actually is. I think they're sending this body in order to like take like a DNA sample and to see what kind of animals or humans the samples are going to be matching. So far they said that it's not a human. That's like pretty much confirmed. And recently there was also like some footage that was shared online where it seems like, people are still finding a lot of different spacecrafts that's just flying around in abnormal speeds. And just take a look at this footage, which was shared by
here,
Daily
and then
UFO.
Food and curve down this way.
Look at this, right? He's just pointing out in the sky. It seems like he starts using some sort of a laser. Look at this. Look at the amount of speed that it's traveling on. Just remember that airplanes don't travel this freaking fast. Not even a fighter jet could travel this fast. So people saying, it's just a drone or whatever, it's not, because it's traveling extremely fast. At least as far as what we know, none of our technology can travel this fast. And the thing is catching up to it. Look at that stuff.
You see him?
Look at how fast it's traveling, man. Oh my God. He points the laser
right
out
at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
wow.
Yeah.
Flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving. Shit.
Wow.
Started here.
So you see how fast they can travel? They can literally travel faster than this laser light. Like the dude is just putting the laser light on the sky, and it's traveling way faster than that.
Flying right
that's not
over our
normal.
heads.
That's no technology. That is definitely something that's out of this
right
world. Or at least something that's very classified that we don't know about it
Yeah,
yet.
you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving.
That is crazy, man, because it seems like, these guys are setting us up to probably some sort of a massive reveal. And it's going to be an interesting one, to be honest, because there is more alien or UAP sightings that's still going on in America and many different countries. Because look at this stuff on top of like the McDonald's restaurant. There is like some sort of 3 different dots or UAPs or drones. We don't know what those are. It seems like they're just circling around in a triangular formation. And this dude has been capturing this footage. Look at this.
What you think I should get? Hey, y'all. We're walking to McDonald's at 12 a.m. at night. Look what we got us. right here. You got some of that alien action everybody's been talking about on the news. Look at that right there. I was about to give me a McRib too. Wait, you think they want a McRib? Hey, y'all want a McRib? Y'all want a McRib?
Look at that,
I'll
the
get 'em a
formation
McRib.
that
You
these
think I
guys are
can get 'em a
doing.
McRib?
Now, either this could be some sort of a drone, because I don't know the kind of speed that those three were traveling in. Obviously, it could be drones. We cannot really say that it's just UFOs or aliens straight off, because a lot of people might try to, you know, play pranks or do, you know, some weird stuff so that they can get attention, or simply just create people to become afraid of what could be some sort of alien invasion or something like that. So, you know, there might be some guys like that are doing these things. But then the footage that we've seen before, like the technology that's just flying so fast, I don't think those are drones. I definitely don't think so. But I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think about the footage that we have received so far, and also the alien that we actually got to take a look at? I would love to hear from you guys. Please leave your feedbacks in the comments down below. It's going to be a very interesting talk, of course. I would love to read your comments, reply to as many of you guys as I possibly can. Now, if you guys want to stay updated with content like these every single day, make sure to go ahead, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and join our 200,000 army right now, where we are trying to basically find out some of the most weirdest things that happens on the earth, as we explore those things and share some of these very rare footage that you might never come across on the internet, because that's what I feature on this channel. So make sure to go ahead, subscribe if you guys want to stay tuned with more content like these. And with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like if you guys did, and I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, take it easy, fams, and goodbye.